and welcome to another edition of Marquette in Motion. We're your hosts, Morgan Minster
and Amber Krieg. On today's show, we'll be letting you in on some interesting facts about the NFL, covering Marquette's newest fundraiser, answering your burning questions in You Ask, We Answer, and interviewing new teacher Mrs. Elaine Erickson.
And as always, we'll be updating you on Marquette sports. But before we get to all of our stories, Amber and I recently asked some of the students and teachers about their favorite aspects of modern pop culture, such as their favorite song, movie, celebrity, and social media. Amber, what did you find out?
Well, to start, I asked a few students, senior Anna Zymet and freshman Gwen Davis, what their favorite social media and song were. According to Anna, The Heart Wants What It Wants is the song to listen to, while Gwen told us that her favorite song is The Judge by the band 21 Pilots. As for social media, Gwen enthusiastically told us that Snapchat was her favorite, while Anna told us that no social media is the way to go.
We also talked to freshmen Danny Coos and senior Molly Sieverding, asking them about their favorite movie and celebrity. Molly told us that actress Jennifer Lawrence, famous for her role of Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games, was her favorite celebrity, and that A Walk to Remember is her favorite movie. Danny, on the other hand, tells us that singer Jason Derulo is his favorite celebrity, and that the Disney classic Toy Story is his favorite movie.
And then to add some fun, we also asked a few teachers the same questions. Miss Julie Schmidt, the school guidance counselor, told us that the 90s comedy Tommy Boy is her favorite movie, and that if she had to choose, Michael Jordan is her all-time favorite celebrity.
And Spanish teacher Mrs. Lexi Stickrod was our next teacher. She said that any music by pop artist Pink is her favorite, and that her favorite social media is Facebook.
Definitely a wide variety of answers there. Now we turn to our newest segment, Jam Time, featuring Justina, Allison, Megan, and Mackenzie.
Take it away, girls!
This time of year, the sport of football has been in the forefront of many people's minds.
The Marquette does not have its own football team. Our students are able to play the sport for Wahlert. However, this year, no Marquette students are participating in the Wahlert program, which may make any Marquette student's dream of playing for the NFL a bit further out of reach.
Well, within reach, we have some fun facts about the NFL. Did you know that if you sign up on the waiting list today for a Green Bay Packers season ticket, you would have to wait almost 1,000 years to get your tickets?
Well, I should probably cancel my order then. Did you realize that recent Super Bowl champs, Baltimore Ravens, are named after Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven?
Interesting. While I like the poem, I'm not a Ravens fan. Go Cowboys! Here's another fact. The longest field goal ever kicked in NFL history was kicked by a man who only had half a foot.
You talk about kicking the football, but I wonder who made the football.
Well, actually, Wilson, which has been the exclusive maker of NFL football since 1941, produces around 4,000 balls per day, or one for every Eli Manning interception.
I wonder how many people watched all those interceptions. In fact, the total audience for the first televised football game in 1939 was about 500. About 112,200,000 people less than the audience that watched last year's Super Bowl.
Wow, that's a lot of people. Too bad that during a typical NFL game, the ball is only in play for 11 minutes.
In order to keep this show close to 11 minutes, we'll have to pass the microphone so segment 2 can kick off. This has been Justina Denlinger,
Allison Hager,
Megan Litter,
And Mackenzie Kilberg with this week's
Jam Time.
Stay in the huddle. Marquette in Motion will be right back after these messages.
Welcome back to Marquette in Motion. Now, we all know that Marquette is in motion, but Christina Coos is here to tell us about how Marquette is taking action this month as well.
Thanks, Amber. September is Hunger Action Month, and students and faculty at Marquette are getting in on the action. Yesterday was a system-wide out-of-dress code day organized by the Student Council to raise money for the Bellevue Bread Basket. In conjunction with this event, students took part in a Fill the Cart campaign. Shopping carts were placed in each building for students to fill with items to be donated to the Bellevue Bread Basket. Students and faculty brought in an assortment of supplies including paper towels, toilet paper, dish soap, laundry soap, and canned goods. Food pantries are always happy to receive donations. If you would like to join our efforts during this Hunger Action Month, please donate to your local food pantry. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Christina Coos.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, You Ask, We Answer, with Lauren Kilberg. Our first question today inquires about Marquette's fall play. When will it be performed?
Thanks, Morgan. Marquette's fall play, The Diary of Anne Frank, will be performed on November 12th, 13th, and 14th on the Dolan stage in the Mech. Auditions were held this Wednesday, and I know we're all anxiously awaiting the cast list that will be posted soon.
Sounds great. How does the school help students to select a college?
Good question. I know that this is an issue that hangs heavily on myself and many of my classmates in our senior year. School counselor Miss Julie Schmidt sets up various college representative meetings for juniors and seniors to attend. Nearly every week, one or two colleges, university, or armed force representatives meet with students interested in their programs. Ms. Schmidt also meets with juniors and seniors periodically to discuss their future plans, class schedule to prepare for their post-secondary education, and job shadows that we'll be telling you about more on a later program.
Speaking of seniors, has the class selected their traditional graduation items yet?
Yes, as a matter of fact, our senior class recently took a vote and decided all of these things. The senior class took a stop at Bellevue State Park to take their class picture and then voted on all their other class decisions. Here are the results. The class colors for the class of 2016 are light purple, mint, silver, and white. The class flower is a white rose, and the class song is Time of My Life by David Cook. The class motto comes from Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Well, I hope none of you mind, but that's all the time I have for today. Remember to submit your questions to Marquette in Motion at marquettecatholic.com. Until then, I'm Lauren Kilberg. We'll be back soon.
We're back with Marquette in Motion. Sam Peters and Jonathan Herrig are here with your Marquette Sports and Updates report.
Thanks, Morgan. The Marquette cross-country teams have had another great meet this past Monday at Little Bear Golf Course in Wyoming, Iowa. The girls put forth a great team effort and finished second as a result of their hard work. Annika Frank placed 8th and Macy Kramer placed 9th. The boys' team was able to land in the 4th place spot, even with runners missing or injured. Kelby Mueller led the team in 6th place, with Will Dross and Sam Peters just short of earning medals. Moving on to volleyball, here's Jonathan Herrick.
Thanks, Sam. The Marquette volleyball team has played in 2 games this week against Easton Valley and Midland. Marquette was successful against Easton Valley on Tuesday, with the varsity winning all 3 sets. In Thursday's game against Midland, Marquette was unable to win the first set, but later won the next 3 sets to win it. The volleyball team is hosting a tournament today as well. Good luck, girls.
For Marquette in Motion, this has been Sam Peters.
And Jonathan Herrig with your Marquette Sports and Updates report.
Thanks, boys. Now over to Brooklyn Moore with her segment, No More.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Moore. We have Mrs. Elaine Erickson here with us today. How's your day going so far?
It's going very well, Brooklyn. Thanks for asking.
Oh, that's good. Okay, could you tell us about your position at Marquette?
Sure. I am the special needs teacher here, so I work with some of our students in grades 1 through 6 with any kind of special support that they need. Extra reading help, extra math help, that sort of thing.
What was your previous position before you came to Marquette?
I used to teach in East Dubuque, right across the river from Dubuque. I taught middle school reading, language arts, and science.
Did you like that?
I did. I really like working with middle schoolers. There is never a boring moment.
Yeah, I'd agree. What's an average day for a special education teacher at Marquette?
Well, I have students come in. Usually, sometimes I'll have just one, or I'll have 2 or 3 come in at a time, and we will go over some skills that I want to practice. I'm reading books with a lot of my kids, so we'll read together. I have lots of learning games, so we like to wrap up our time together with playing a game, and that's most of my day, just students in and out and working with them.
That's fun. Okay, what's it like to go to work with your spouse every day?
That is a very good question. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Erickson is my husband. He works in the middle school, and it's not bad. I don't see too much of him during the day, so he has to use most of his jokes on his students, which is nice because then our drive home doesn't have to be full of Mr. Erickson jokes.
I heard you just won a trip to Arizona. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Of course, yeah. I was very lucky. There was a pork roast a couple of weekends ago, and there was a raffle for a private jet out to Arizona with Father Cruzy, and my name was put in the raffle, and I won. So I'm really excited. In February, I'm going with Mr. Erickson and a couple others from our family, and we are really excited to do that.
That sounds super fun. Mm-hmm. Okay, last question. What do you enjoy doing the most in your free time?
Well, in my free time, I like to read as much as I can. I do some cooking. I have started a new show on Netflix, which I'm getting pretty interested in, so that kind of thing.
That's good. Okay, thanks for listening, and a big thanks to Mrs. Elaine Erickson. Make sure to tune in next week for another interview. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Brooklyn Moore.
Thanks for reporting, everyone.
And thanks for tuning in. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Morgan Minster
And Amber Krieg.
And remember, stay informed, stay involved, stay
in motion.